Hi, welcome to EED260 and 261 internship. This is a cross-referenced or cross-listed course. So if you're in the internship, you will see your information. Work in modules. Modules is the place to be. You need to have your secure placement form completed by June 8th. So if there's any snags that you run into, let me know as soon as possible. But other than that, it has to be in by the 8th to make sure that you can account for your 40 hours. Some of you may be taking 2 internships, so that's 80 hours. There are some requirements that I will have posted on the home page for this course. In order to complete this course, you need to have the 40 hours. So don't pass up on the opportunity to submit your first 40 and your first 20 and your second 20 for your total of 40 hours. You also need to submit your mentor intern evaluation. Those are requirements. The 40 hours and the internship evaluation are a requirement to pass this course. You will have your internship certificates. When you click on this, there's going to be a Google form that you complete, and that way your internship certificate will be emailed to you. I know that doesn't seem like a big deal now, but when you get to EED 255, that will be a huge deal. You do have the option of completing 2. When I say option, hang on. But there are 2 activity lesson plan assignments. You have the opportunity to complete either the language or the math, right? And then on the next one, you will have the opportunity to submit the science or the physical activity. So when you're creating your lesson activities, talk to your mentor, see if they have any feedback, what would go well. Remember that you need to be able to take photos, not necessarily the children's faces, but of them doing the activity. So just those are things to kind of keep in mind. Other than that, all of the due dates are correct. No negotiations, please. Your resources are here. Here's the Arizona Early Learning Standards. Here are the infant toddler guidelines. Your lesson activity examples is here, and then you also have different supports, right? And then you will also have, there is a photo permission form you need to submit, and then an overview of the assignment, and then you'll have a getting started learning standards alignment assignment to complete. So just make sure that you are submitting the required paperwork in the allotted time. This will help you be successful in the course. If you submit your first 40, but you do not submit your second 20, if you submit your first 20, but not your second 20, right? Let's say that you get your hours done in 3 weeks, and you meet the June 29th deadline, right? Go in and submit your second 20. If you've already met your hours here, submit this here. This is worth 100 points. This can do a lot of damage to people who are concerned about grades. So if your hours are done before June 29th, submit it immediately here. And then if your hours are done before the 29th, have your mentor do the evaluation form with you. Print it out, fill it out. You make sure that you do your intern feedback too, sign off on it, make sure everything is complete, and then submit that while you have them there. No takebacks. I try to go in, and if I only see one page, both pages have to be uploaded. I try to give you guys feedback like, hey, I only see one page, hint, hint. I don't check components, I just check pages. So make sure that all of the components, if there's a blank spot, you're probably going to be missing points. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Sorry about the 20 hours opposed to the 40 hours. It's a newer change. So 20 hours, your first posting. If you get those hours done, just submit that same document for your second 20. Don't miss out on those 100 points. If you only get 20 hours done here, submit your first 20. Keep using the form and then go to your second 20, right? So you have to use the forms that we sent to, or that Angelique created for you. So the tracking sheet, you have to use that tracking sheet. So make sure you don't misplace that information. And if you did, reach out to Angelique and ask her for a new form. Thank you so much.